Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can it? Okay, y'all can hear me. Oh my God, I did not want to be a part of the stream. That's why that happened. Okay, I apologize. I wasn't trying to show myself. That's not what this video was for. Damn, I gotta sit there and edit this video. Okay, so again, I'm gonna read to y'all what exactly happened to this young lady, Mercedes Moore. She's from Houston, Texas. She was pronounced deceased yesterday from a robbery gone wrong. It was a robbery gone wrong, guys. This young lady was doing big things in Houston, Texas. Okay, she had an OnlyFans that was doing well, apparently. Um, I don't know if she started as a stripper. That I did not see. I was doing my research on her. What's going on? Y'all hear? Leslie, do you hear me? So I wanted to just give my condolences to the family, but it also is definitely a teachable moment. Now, I'm not taking lightly this young lady's death by any means, but some of the things that was in the comments was very disturbing. Okay, um, I was looking on her last post on her Instagram. I'm about to show y'all what these people were saying. This is not okay. Give me 1 second. Alright, so this is her. As y'all can see, she's a beautiful young lady. Um, I'm not trying to be shady because she's no longer here, but it's apparent that she's gotten some work done, and she admitted it on one of her posts. So this is not me being shady. She's still a beautiful girl. I'm not taking that away from her. Um, they did a wonderful job on her. Okay, so apparently, from what I'm gathering from all the information, is that Tory Lanez, yes, rapper, singer Tory Lanez, was the first person to say rest in peace to her. Okay, now follow along with me. This is definitely sounding like some shady business. Tory Lanez, no news sources in Texas and Houston reported this young lady's untimely passing. How can I see the comments from here? Hold on. Can I scroll down? Okay. Can y'all see this? You see all the celebrities saying rest in peace. We have no, excuse me, he's not a celebrity. It's Kelsey Nicole. That was Megan Thee Stallion's ex best friend that was in that whole Tory Lane situation. Um, if they have a blue check next to their name, that means they're verified on social media. That means that they have a huge following. Baby Boo Whoa, that's from Pretty Ricky. That's the one that had got shot in Pretty Ricky. Okay. Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. But there was a comment that stood out to me. Damn. You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is, hey, what's going on, Denise X? What I'm gonna do is text that to my email it to my computer, whatever. So y'all can see it. I'm gonna put it up on here. Cause people are really savages out here. Like this showed me that the trolling on social media is so real. The last picture, what's up, LV? The last picture this young lady put up, you had people saying rest in peace. Now she put this picture up on August 17th. This happened yesterday with her untimely death. Okay. I want to show y'all. No, matter of fact, we're going to find it in here. Shad Moss, Bow Wow said, stop playing. We just spoke on Thursday. Don't do me like this. Nah. Okay. All the fellas loved her. But some of them didn't, unfortunately. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but they put these comments up in here. They put the comments up. Hold on. Where's that comment? When the dude was like, sadly, she's no more. And somebody gave her the middle finger. A white dude gave her the middle finger. And they know that she passed away because it's clearly out there. What's up, Unity's Adventure? Okay, I'm gonna have to unblock myself. Please don't look at me. Look, don't look at me. I'm gonna show y'all this information. All right. So I don't know if y'all can see this. So this is old. People were liking the pic a week ago, right? So you see Lisa Lee says rich hoochie vibes. And Miss Mercedes Moore responds with the heart eye emoji, right? This person underneath says their name is I See What Others Don't. Says at Lisa Lee, no more since she died. Like, what the fuck? Don't look at me. Somebody said, yeah, no more since she died. All right, so that was the first thing that I peeped, right? Now look at this. This was on Lipstick Alley, which is a blog site. They said, sad shit. This IG social media bullshit is dangerous, and these folks are not to be worshipped. Most of them are low lives and deal with men who are gonna get them robbed, killed, kidnapped, etc. This girl is going behind some bullshit because she was selling, you know what, for a damn idiot. I didn't say that. I'm reading what is online. I am reading what is online. Noelle Jean says her sugar daddy killed her and himself. Now, I also heard that. This is all alleged. Hold on, I don't even have the mic. This is all alleged. Okay, I don't know. This is what people were saying in the comments. So I was trying to gather my own evidence. So another person says, oh, well, some dancer inboxed me. She's happy it happened because she been setting dudes up for a while and has folk fooled. She's an angel. This is what this person put. Hold on. She been setting. I see what others don't. Now, when I went to that person's page, let me show you what I see. I don't know if that's the one, but all of these people is trolls because they are following people, but they don't have no followers. Okay, I see what others don't. Has 0 followers and is following 123 people. No post. When you see a page like this on social media, that reeks of troll. Like, come on. You didn't post nothing. You don't have nobody following you, but you're following people, right? All right, so more. Somebody said, somebody else said she was scamming men. You fool, and that's not acceptable in this world. Men have to live by morals and codes and integrity. You freaking females are just born and think you can survive and move in this world by yourself. What's wrong with him? This is what he wrote. Derald 2519. So you know I went to his page, right? Same thing, trollish. Following 1,000 something people, you got 49 followers with 1 post. Now again, what did I say? Tory Lanez was the first to put this up on his page. She has 2.6 million followers on Instagram. Somebody said they argued about Kevin Samuels. What does Kevin Samuels have to do with this? So, the same troll, I see what others don't, says, I know what's true. You are a typical black woman that is delusional and hates the truth. Even Fruity Loop Kevin Samuels talks about you all. She got set up, and that's what happened. Get over it and help pick this cotton. We hiring. Yeah. Do y'all see this? He said, help pick this cotton. We hiring. I'm exposing all these frauds. Like, what are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? I gotta mute the camera real quick because I look like shit. Give me 1 second. Not muted, but you know what I'm saying. Let me turn it off for 1 second because I need some lip gloss. Oh my God. H Stone, thank you for that. Kaden says, hey, afternoon to you. He said, this is sad, regardless of what kind of life you live. Nobody deserves to die. And especially at the hands of no man that really secretly wanted you. Oh my God, I just can't. Oh, look at this. I gotta show y'all something else. Under the same picture, this is the last picture she took on her Instagram. And people, now that they know that she is deceased, are flooding that one picture just to either wish her condolences or people are taunting her in her death. So this guy named ATK underscore Connor 2 times says, I'm laughing at you now and at her. This is how sick people are on the internet. He at the girl 11 hours ago after he and laughing my ass off. Another one, Michael from Fuck the Ops. He's laughing at her too. These men are pathetic. Somebody said, Dag, she must have did some foul stuff for that comment, right? Somebody said, Dag, she was that grimy. Wait, what else? It was something else I saw. I just can't. I really can't. But she had more love than hate. She had a couple of haters coming on there, and it was all men. There was no women. All the women loved her. It was the men. It was the men. So some of these men probably idolized her so much, and they couldn't get to her. Because I even see men in the comments like, damn, I didn't even get to smash yet. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And that's why I hate to say it, but I don't need everybody to follow me. I don't need certain individuals. Stay away, because you're not my cup of tea. You're low vibrational. Noel G says, that's why I stay out the comment section. Because you never know when that shit will be used against you. Catherine Hall. People could easily screenshot things. This is why you have to be careful what you put out there. Be careful what you're putting out there to the universe. Even if you think you're behind a keyboard and you're hiding, that's not a reason to antagonize somebody. That's just now. None of the black bloggers are covering this yet. None of them are covering this yet. I don't know why they're not covering it. Maybe because they don't have much information, or maybe now she had an OnlyFans account. Now remember what we was just talking about with OnlyFans. They were going to shut down their sex industry portion of OnlyFans. But because of the backlash that they received, they decided not to. Okay? That has nothing to do with the situation. It's just the fact that, OnlyFans makes a lot of money. Think of it. Look at her. Hold on. Let's share her picture again. You know she was a lot of men's fantasy. First of all, a lot of y'all men that's following me on Instagram, I see y'all liking her pics. Some of her old pics that's on here. She's a lot of men's fantasy. You know what I'm saying? So her body looks amazing. Her body looked amazing. That I can't even front. But the same way you could be somebody's fantasy is the same way they could want to hurt you because they can't get to you. Same way they want to hurt you. because they can't get with you. They can't be with you. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see what y'all saying. PH says, Black women, protect yourself. Be smart. Have a female relative. Know your whereabouts. She was at her house. She was at her house. See, she probably was a trusting person and let people know where she was living at. So she was at her house, and that to me reeks of setup. Catherine Hall says, yes, thank you for practical advice. And it's so crazy because I said yesterday, I said, we as women want to be aesthetically pleasing because that's what, look, sex sells. She was able to sell herself, and that is nothing wrong with that. She was a young woman. She's been doing this for a minute, and her body has always been like that. She probably had work done, but she still had a shape. I'm gonna show y'all a video she did 8 years ago. Ramses. Her name is Mercedes Morr. She's from Houston. Well, she resided in Houston. Now, it's two different things being said here because according to her friends, she's from El Paso, Texas. According to her, out of her mouth, which I'm about to show y'all the video, she says she's from California. All right, so I'm about to show y'all this video, in which she was 8 years ago. This was her first video, I guess, coming into Video Vixen Hood. She's only 33 right now, so she's been doing this for a minute. So I'm about to share this video with y'all. Here it goes.
Hi everybody, I'm Mercedes Morr here at Touche Studios, about to do my first photo shoot. Can't wait.
Where are you from?
I'm from California and I just moved here to Houston about a year and a half ago.
What do you like about Houston?
I like everything about Houston. They turn up.
What do you expect to be doing in the next 5 years?
Probably making enough money to own my own business.
What do you plan next to be doing in the next 10 years?
Still owning my own business.
Is there anything?
Making money off my businesses.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to swim. I like amusement parks. I'm very adventurous. I like to travel.
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single. And I plan to stay single for a while.
How long?
A long time till I get my money up. I want to be somebody's rich wife.
Do you have any talents?
No, not really. I can do hair, but I don't want to do anybody's hair.
Can you cook?
I can cook.
What's your favorite dish?
I think fettuccine alfredo.
Are you team iPhone?
I am team iPhone, even though I don't have the iPhone 5.
Is there any sports that you like to play? What's your favorite sport?
I don't play any sports. I'm just big.
Who's your favorite athlete?
I don't know.
LeBron, Kobe, baseball. You can go with somebody like Phil.
Carl Crawford.
Carl Crawford?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's a baseball player.
Okay, so that was her first YouTube debut. And she was a beautiful girl. Like I said, when you read the comments, so many women loved her. So she must have had a nice personality. I didn't see any women saying anything negative about her. It was men. It was men. So yes, it was reported that she is deceased because her close friends have spoken out. So she definitely is deceased. They don't know what the cause of death is. Some people were saying allegedly COVID. Some people were saying allegedly this botched robbery. They saying robbery going wrong. So when they say going wrong, right, that means she wasn't intended to be killed. They wanted to rob her. And she must have fought back and it went wrong, meaning they had to kill her. Okay, so all of this is speculation because nothing has been confirmed by a news source. I guess that's where we have to get our confirmation from, but this has not been confirmed. Um, hey, First Sergeant Dovey. It just took me by surprise because she is a Houston, Texas resident, and it's so crazy because I wanted to go out so bad yesterday, this whole weekend, and I did not go. Every day something stopped me from going out. And I'm like, it's really predators out here. When they can't get their way with you, they will try to take something from you, whether it's something material or your life. And I'm not staying on here long, but I just want to say I know what it's like to be robbed by gunpoint. And it's one of the most scariest things you'll ever have to go through as a woman. I'm like, forget about the man that was there, dropped his wallet, and ran away. We ain't gonna talk about that. Because I got robbed with two other individuals. And the man left us. He ain't even try to put up a fight. You understand? But I gave up my bag freely, and I'm not gonna lie, I had thoughts of what I could have did differently because I lost a lot. I took a big L that night, and it has to have been an inside job because why would you try to rob somebody that don't have anything? You had to know that they had something for you to want to rob them, right? So to me, this is somebody close to her. This is the inside job because the only way you get killed at your home is if somebody knows that you have something and they know where you live. People don't rob people that they don't think have money. Okay, so I've seen a lot of ladies put up posts telling us to stay dangerous. Get your pieces. Because these men are not playing fair out here. They don't care that you're a woman and you can't defend yourself. They see a bag, they ain't got the bag. She don't want to be with me and she got the bag. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the bag from her. I'm gonna take her bag. I got robbed by two dusty ass niggas. Dusty. Hopped out of X5, looking dusty as ever. And I'm sure they're rotting in somebody's jail right now. I'm pretty sure. I'm so sure actually. Grand Rising First Sergeant Dovey. I pray for the salvation of our people and totally understand I've been in very horrific similar circumstances and the individual pled guilty and was sent to prison. Wow, sorry to hear that. At least you got some type of justice. I don't even know who this person is. The cops ain't helped me. I got robbed in the front of a damn supermarket, but it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Y'all got street cameras for everything else. It wasn't no cameras there. But you know, if I could have been Mercedes, I don't know if she fought back, but when they say robbery going wrong, I know of men that's been in robberies going wrong and they ended up killed because they were trying to fight for their things. You feel like you work hard for something and somebody come and try to take it from you. But you really can't mix and mingle with vultures once you're soaring like an eagle. And that's the sad part. But how do you know who the vultures are? Because just because the vultures, they may not even live in the hood of Houston, but just that mentality. You said I definitely was dropping no charges. had to testify in front of a grand jury here in Chicago, and I truly empathize with you guys. It's a blessing that reigned triumphant over that experience. Right. I still am, and I'm glad that you got justice. I didn't get no justice. You know what I'm saying? I had my bill money in there. I had my car keys, my house keys. They made me take off my watch, my gold watch. Um, I had some designer glasses in there. My Gucci purse cost a grip. I had to get rid of my car from there. Um, it was a big L. It was a type of L you had to bounce back from. So when people do stuff like that, now mind you, I don't feel like I was that flashy, but I had a nice purse. So they know now I could have been one of them chicks that ain't have shit in a purse, but I actually had shit in my purse. So that's why I don't take purses out with me in public. I understand that it's not happening to this young lady. Continue to rejoice in peace, Mercedes. Yep, thank you. I just want to wish her my condolences as a black woman to a black woman, because there's a lot of publications out there that are not from America on YouTube that's reporting this. And I'm so confused because you can't even understand what they're saying. So I felt like as a black woman, I wanted to tell a story that made sense, a story I can relate to. I'm not slandering this woman. She made a life for herself. Um, she's a beautiful woman. She was a beautiful woman with a banging ass body. I wish I was. See, that's how I know she had people envying her. When I was younger, I wish I would have capitalized over myself like that. Because why not? Then again, then again, we all have a price to pay for certain things, and that's if y'all look at New York City women alone. There's so many women like me, or worse. There's so many women that have gotten hardened by this world. Beautiful women, but the things that you've experienced might make you harden. And that's a defense mechanism for situations like what happened, what allegedly happened with Mercedes. Having to defend yourself against men that want you so bad they will go through any lengths just to get you. Oh, they gonna pay for that pussy. They'll pay for it. But they also, because they want you to themselves, will try to hurt you when they can't have that. You said mother dropped a statement on the fact that there's still an investigation currently. Thank you, Real Deal Financial. I said all of this is alleged. I'm not just saying what I'm saying is the truth. They still don't know everything. I said that in the beginning of the video. For those that just tuning in, we're talking about Mercedes Morr, who is an Instagram social media influencer altogether. She has several different ventures. She was a video model, or video vixen, or whatever you want to call it. Beautiful woman. Let me show y'all her picture for those of y'all that's just tuning in. I again just wanted to send my condolences as a black woman, because she didn't deserve to die for whatever the case may have been. Because when you look at the comments and what a lot of people were saying about her, she was a beautiful spirit. There were several men who said negative things about her in the comments. Not women, the men. Okay, so with that being said, I just want to say rest in paradise. What's up, Papa Soul Searcher? You are alive. You are able to share truth and experience. God/universe delivers justice for us, right? Even if the individuals are charged, no joke. There's so many dynamics and layers. That's a fact. That is a fact. But it was definitely a traumatic experience for me. So I can't even imagine losing your life behind it. That gun was pointed at me, and that's something that triggered me for a long time. That happened in 2015. It is not so triggering as it was initially, but it's still a memory that I will never forget, because I literally got taken by surprise and I was intoxicated. And although I was with two other individuals, my spirit told me I got set up. And the female that I was friends with at that time, we are not friends because of that. Because my spirit was telling me that she had something to do with it. Although I couldn't really prove it, I felt, you know how you just feel and you ask God for answers and you ask God, like, what, why? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I know New York, to some of y'all that don't know New York, think New York is a horrible place and it's a lot of crime, but it's crime everywhere. And in this particular town I was in, I felt safe in this town. This was Elmont, which is the start of Long Island. This is actually a little out of the boroughs. This is not the same county as the boroughs. And I felt safe in Elmont, New York. And that's where I got robbed after leaving a nightclub. And I had been in that area so many other times and I never felt threatened. I never really heard of any other crimes. I felt set up. So I'm sharing my story to say I don't know what happened with Mercedes. I've been doing my research all morning. I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning, um, gathering little things, watching videos, because it came into my algorithm for a reason. I never knew of this woman, but so many men that's following me or I'm following are friends with her. They're following her because you could see. You know what's so crazy about Instagram? Instagram be telling on people. Instagram be telling on people. So I'm gonna show y'all how I know there's men that I know that's following her. Because when you go to her picture, let's say, right, you see where it says Mr. Scooby and 69,000 others. Well, that person is one of my followers. So when I scroll through her pictures, I'm like, okay, another one of my followers. I'm not even gonna blow y'all up. But y'all are men, so it's to be expected. I was saying, Instagram, you kind of shady for that. You kind of shady for that. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, I hope you heard the explanation, Papa Soul Searcher. She's an Instagram model, influencer. Okay, she's she's modeling, or what do you call it? She's a brand ambassador for like Fashion Nova and the whole Instagram world of modeling. They do different things. They get paid to come walk through venues. Um, like Jada Waiter, little baby's baby mother. She's also like an influencer where clubs will hire her to do a walkthrough to come to the venue because she's bringing that male attention. All the men that's following her, and oh, Jada Waiter gonna be at the spot. Let's go pop bottles. We going to get sections, you know. So that is the whole lifestyle. You said I didn't not want to go to trial. Simply everything, every single thing was heightened, traumatic, reliving the shit, testifying to grand jurors and all the emotions that came with it. You're resilient. Wow. Thank you for sharing your story. No, I was traumatized. I couldn't go to work for a few days. I that happened on going from Saturday night into Sunday morning. And I was working at the job with this young lady. I could not go. My spirit was telling me she had something to do with it, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, but I asked God, if this person is responsible for what happened, show me a sign. And I was praying on this before I went back to work. And do you know when I went back to work, she wasn't there. She's calling me away from my desk, asking to speak to me. I'm like, where are you? She was like, she's not there. My spirit was just telling me she's involved. And then the next day she got fired. So that was my confirmation that something was not right with her. Why did she get fired out of nowhere? Lady E, grand afternoon. Yup, unity is essential. Shouts out to you, sis. Thank you so much for your purchase. I just had saw that too. Thank you so much for your purchase. It'll be coming very soon. It usually takes less than a week, from what I've been told from others. So thank you again. I appreciate all of y'all. You said yes, you are definitely resilient. Please, anybody going through that, whether you get justice, legal justice or not, it's still traumatic. That doesn't take away from anybody's experience. And like I said, I know men in real life that has been it was an attempted robbery and they got killed in the process. When you get that feeling of discernment about people, believe it. Yep. Oh, I'm following her on Instagram. I'm still following her just to see. But she already kind of got her karma because she lost income. She took income from me and lost income. So to me, that was God's confirmation for me. 2.5 years passed and it was going to trial. A week prior to trial, he pled guilty, period. Good. I'm glad. Congratulations for that. I'm glad that you got justice. Holistic Lifestyle said, wow, I remember her. I follow her every page. She was one of the few who would actually respond to your comments. Very sad. I told you a lot of people loved her. So for any men out there that's rejoicing in her demise, that's really pathetic. Wow, First Sergeant Dovey. The internet is a blessing and a curse. Be safe out here in these streets. It is. And that's even a signal for me. I'm nowhere near that type of influence because I have different layers to myself and I was never into like just the sexual scene. Um but I don't knock women who are into that scene because to each his own. She's doing it on OnlyFans, so she's taking a lot of it away from Instagram. So I give her respect for that. Because there's women that's busting it open on Instagram and Facebook for kids to have easier access to. So I respect the hustle and the grind, right? But we also have to really look at it like these men will ogle over you and idolize you and still want to hurt you. That part I just can't understand. I can't understand. It's a thin line between love and hate. My heart goes out to this boss lady. This is so unfortunate and tragic. My cousin does similar things like this. She's a legit model here in Chicago, right? That's why I'm not gonna call her OnlyFans model because she actually does other things. She has a contract with Fashion Nova, so she's not only limiting herself to the pole or walking on. She's not a bissonette girl. You understand? So if you a hustler and you don't have to sleep with men, I could say, you know what? More power to you. If you know how to get it like that. Because these men will use you for sex. She's a beautiful girl. So living her regular life, she's gonna have men trying to use and abuse her. Yeah, Denise, it is a toxic lifestyle. And you gotta have protection. You gotta have some type of muscle behind you to be a beautiful girl out in this world, traveling around, doing it. So that's why there were people in the comments saying a man was in charge of her. I'm not even going to use the word PIMP because that's so lame. But there's a man that she worked for that had some bad business dealings, and he allegedly was in trouble with some guys, and they took it out on her. This was all alleged. This is what people were saying in the comments. Yogi Fish, thank you for that. Thank you, Unity is Essential. I appreciate you. Catherine says, keep Delia Johnson in your thoughts and prayers. She was shot dead in Crown Heights in Brooklyn. They are currently investigating this case. Thank you for that. Listen, I don't watch TV, so the only time I see these things is when things come up in my algorithm. Okay, I got you. I got you, King. Yes. Okay. So whenever you're ready, if you want to do it now, we could do it now, or it's up to you. I'm gonna drop the invite link in case anybody wants to join this live. Okay, so thank you, MCGV. Yes, $2 Tuesday. That's tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow definitely because I'm going back to New York the day after that, and I'll be spending time with my baby boy for his birthday. So I definitely want to do $2 Tuesday on the day that it's supposed to be because I've been all over the place. I need to get it together. Yeah, but it is pathetic. Yes, that's it. That is my new Cash App. Y'all can start just using this Cash App from now on. I HA Eats is still up, but it's under my son's account. So I prefer y'all to Cash App me. he ain't telling me. He ain't telling me every time a Cash App is coming up. First Sergeant Dobie says, "Yeah, I keep a really low profile. Being here in Chicago, many people know me. However, there's always a certain way that we must move out here, right?" Michael Haynes says, "You most definitely have to watch your circle. That's a fact." It's crazy. You said my cousin too, Forever 21. We be at fashion shows and all type of places. Wow. Yeah. You said a pregnant 19-year-old black woman was murdered and dropped in a lake. Where was that at? Oh, you can now? Okay, so we'll do it later. Just inbox me when's a good time. Um, because I wanna, we'll talk later. I appreciate all of y'all though for supporting. We're gonna do the BBO a little bit later. Um with some more topics in between. But I couldn't help myself from coming on here and talking about this. I kind of like to separate these RIP topics from other things because it's like the energy. I don't want to bring. I mean, you always could switch the energy, but I was up all morning with this, so I need a minute to digest because this woman was from Houston and they're trying to say that allegedly it's tied into the woman that got shot 50 times. That's alleged. That may not be the case. There was another woman in the industry that recently was shot 50 times in her driveway, in her garage. So you said Virgos is here. Oh, in Chicago. Well, Chicago, I hate to say it, First Sergeant Dobie. We hear about all the Chicago news. I don't know if they withhold other states' news and just highlight Chicago, but there's always something going on in Chicago with someone being murdered in the news. They're not even covering it. I didn't not one news site in Texas. I'm not even just gonna leave it at Houston. In Texas have said anything. All of these are blog sites. These are bloggers. All right, the Sun. But what is the Sun? The US Sun. That is a blog site. That's not a real news mainstream media. Get India News. Manchester Evening News in the UK. All right, Vlad TV. He's not a reliable source. I'm talking about mainstream media. This is crazy. Wow. Somebody said I can't read the comments. I'm not even gonna do it. May she rest in peace. Y'all can look for yourself. Thank you so much for the donation, Yogi Fish. I I don't even want to read this because I'm not even gonna slander a young woman's name when she's deceased. What do I always say? You don't talk bad about the dead. Can we say, you know what? It's a learning lesson in a nice, constructive way, yes. But to laugh and ridicule somebody, that's not what we're gonna do. Thank you, Catherine. You can send me the story. Black women are under attack. I also want y'all to follow Black Girl Unlost on here. Again, I only promote people that I watch. They don't know me personally. She's putting up a lot of good stories about Black women that's missing or they can't solve the death. They're not solving the murder. Yeah, I heard she was from the West Coast. She said she was from the West Coast, but other people were saying El Paso, Texas. Yariana Wheeler is her name. Wow. Black Patriarch Reloaded. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Like, why? Why be a troll? If a woman has passed away, why say that's good for her? Unless you wanted her secretly. Did you secretly want her? See, I was about to block you, but continue. Please continue. They're kidnapping our children in the hospital and killing them. Wow. We got somebody wanting to join the stream. Hello, Carlos.
Yes, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
What
Just
do you have to say about this situation?
well, I'm just joining the show, and we're just coming in the room or whatever. So I'm still trying to catch up, and this definitely threw me off with the I wanted to try the live thing too, but what's the whole deal now? I apologize.
It's an Instagram model influencer named Mercedes Morr that was allegedly killed in Houston yesterday at her home. And she was a beautiful woman. I don't know if you saw the picture that I put up of her. She also was a model for Fashion Nova. A lot of Instagram girls have been doing that lately. This is nobody's gonna know. I'm gonna show you without the sound because okay, beautiful woman, right?
Mm,
33 years old, and she was allegedly robbed and killed. This is alleged. Why I say alleged is because no credible news source has come out um confirming this. So I have to say alleged because they would say I'm spreading information.
right, right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to block
Yeah,
this
that's
person.
real messed up. And then the thing is with that, if she was on the rise and doing stuff, it'd be jealousy, or could it just be maybe she got her hands into uh, bad people? What you think? I think that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and you have a lot of people that are trolls. It's people. I believe it's celebrities that create troll accounts too. People that you would never expect. It's like they want to see what's being said for a subject that they are passionate about. Because what is the purpose of this person coming in here? They just came in the chat trolling, saying good for her, she's useless.
Yeah,
What is that?
that's pure evil. You know, what? Yeah, what is that? Self hatred. That's what it sounds like to me. That's a self hatred hated person.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know the case, but you just got to have some type of humanality for people in general.
Right.
That's what I'm.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah,
And some people you can't even block. That person, I couldn't even block them. I'm trying to block them and I can't even block them. That's crazy. And that makes me think is YouTube allowing a lot of this stuff. Social media allows a lot of this shit. But then they'll take my video down for
mm,
repeating some of the stuff that's up here.
mm,
So yeah, I mean, in a way, I'm using YouTube's platform. I get it, but some of this stuff that they allow with the trolling, I don't understand it. How it rocks. But anyway, Carlos, I'm about to get off of here. I wasn't staying on here long. I dropped the invite link because I was trying to promote some black businesses today.
okay.
But I appreciate you coming on here. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. So enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh,
I'll
you
be
do.
back later. And all of y'all, shouts out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Um, I don't know where the trolling is coming from. Um, what is the hatred about today? It's Money Making Monday, and it's Black Business Monday. I'm about to go eat something, refresh myself, be promoting Black businesses later on around 6 p.m. Central Time. If you're Eastern Time, that'll be 7 p.m. That should be good for y'all, right? If not, let me know in my DMs. I will be promoting Black businesses today. If it's your first time, and if I never promoted your business before, today you up, you on deck for free. If you click the invite link, you don't have to pay for me to promote your business. But if you want me to do the work for you want me to do the work? All right, that's $25. My cash app is highly addictive with an I. All right, I love y'all. I'll be acting you back later. Shout out to the people in the chat. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, and yes, first question. Rest in paradise, baby girl. Another beautiful Black woman laid to rest too soon. Because some thirsty man can't take rejection. And on that note, that's all I got.